All right, we got the Dell Optiplex Micro here. We're going to open it up, see what's inside. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a Dell Optiplex. We're going to set it up today, put Windows 11 on it, clean it up for a long time. This thing's going to go in the data center and set there for people to remote into outside of the company. So this thing needs security all over the place for it. But if you guys are seeing this, yeah, we have to make sure this thing's up to date. You got your Dell junk here, whatever, not important. Got a power adapter. Power cord. And of course, we got our Dell Micro 7010 Optiplex. Pretty cool little device. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these little devices, but we'll review it here today. These are nice. Nice little devices, especially when you got, oh, it's upside down, look at that. And you can set it on its side too. It's probably better to set it like that. There's no rubber on either side of this, so it's probably meant to sit like this, really, on its side like that. I mean, these are micro. These have really good specs in them. Let's open it up here. Get our Mega Pro. Probably don't even need it, but there's a thumb screw here. Open it up and let you look inside of it. I like these little computers. You got to be careful on Amazon though. They'll try to sell you a microcomputer and it will be ancient and refurbished and all kinds of stuff like that. Just be careful. Even when it comes to Dell's resellers on there, they like to try to get you and sell you a old Lenovo or an old Dell like this. Well, this isn't one of the newest versions actually. So there we go. Inside, like I said, it's just a small board. Check this out. M.2. I wonder where the RAM's at. It's probably underneath all that. We're not going to take that off. I can put another. You can put a solid state hard drive right there if you wanted to. I don't think that's the RAM, is it? No, that's the M.2. So it's 256 M.2. I see the RAM. It's right there. So you have to take off this, and you could add some laptop RAM to it. I don't know if you guys can see it inside there, but yeah, that's where it would go. Let's put it back together. Simple. Don't need a screwdriver to do that. I wonder what that little piece there's for. Maybe some cable management, sort of. It comes with HDMI, all kinds of USB ports, Ethernet, display port. I mean, everything you could need to run Windows 11 efficiently. I would get these. You know, we'll review what this thing's purpose is after we get Windows 11 on. We got our fancy dandy Windows 11 USB. I'm sure this probably comes pre-installed with Dell crap on them, which they've got a lot better. There's not a lot of crapware and stuff anymore, but let's get this guy rolling. All right, we're going to turn it on and we're going to boot to Windows 11. Hit the little button. Yeah, first show you the setup over here. We got here's the setup here. My messy office right now. Anyway, we got this little guy and we just got it hooked up to all this stuff. This is the 7010. This is the old one, older version. This one's actually a 9020. I don't get Dell's numbering system. Like a 9020 is older than a 7010. I don't know. Anyway, let's hit that. All right. Should be F12. Maybe. Maybe not. No lights. Did it go off again? Nope. Oh, there's a light on the keyboard. Does it ever work the first time? Mouse and keyboard are lit up. Oh, well, it's not working. It's not liking something. Oh, that'd do it. It wasn't on auto. There we go. Hey. Oh. I have a, yeah, I just used the old one there. Guess I need to change that. So now we got the proper power onto the 7010 micro. Don't do what I did, guys. If you ever get a power adapter and you think it's going to work with something else, it's probably not a good idea to use something else. Dells and laptops are probably okay to do stuff with. They're probably not going to get damaged, but sometimes you can actually damage electronics by plugging in different power adapters and stuff. I know I've done it before. I don't know why I've never learned my lesson, but and of course it's booting the Windows. Not what I want to do. Not what I want to do. Alright, we're going to reboot this because I want a fresh copy. I want to install everything myself. Don't want the Dell stuff. Don't want the Dell image. I actually had to unplug it there. I want a fresh copy of Windows. Fresh. This thing's fighting with me. There we go. So this is the 7010 BIOS. Check that out. Let's see. We want a Eufy. Eufy. Hey, Windows 11. Woo. All right. Now we're really cooking here. Really cooking. Except the EULA. Uh-oh. I bet it's got one of those stupid ACHI drivers. Alright. We're going to have to restart again. Of course. It's not going to let me reboot. Alright, sometimes you just can't see the drive because it's in some kind of weird, it only has one drive in. I don't even know why they put it in a RAID. I really don't. I really hate that. Wrap it, no. That's not what I wanted to go to. Where's that BIOS set up? Alright. Choose your storage. And you see this? I don't know why this is on. Like, it only has one hard drive. What's the point? We don't even have a SATA in there, so we're just going to disable it. Well, NVMe mode's fine, but the RAID, We don't need that. Like, it just don't need it. Let's make sure everything else is on here too. So, power, virtualization, good. Performance, all cores, all that looks good to me. Okay. Apply changes, save, yeah. Exit. Oh. So you probably have to load some weird driver to get through that RAID, but it's pointless. This computer doesn't need a RAID. I don't even have 2 hard drives. It has 1 NVMe hard drive. That's literally it. Yumi. Oh, that's the hard drive. Right, we need the pony. The penny. The pony drive. Alright, let's see if it sees a hard drive now. Hey, look at there. Look at all this crap it puts on here. Like, none of this is needed. None. None. Delete. I don't care about any of this. Delete. Deleted! There we go. We're installing Windows 11 now. So I'm going to cut for now. And we'll be back when we're in Windows 11. We'll go through a setup process there too, because why not? Alright, so we're rocking and rolling on Windows 11 here. Had to plug up the Ethernet cord. It says I didn't plug it up for some reason. Don't know why. Weird. Get a little better angle here. Windows 11 apparently requires a network now to set up. It wouldn't even let me do anything, which is strange. Just waiting for it to, here we go. All right. Just named it something. I do like Windows 11 and you hook it up and it gets all your drivers and stuff for you basically now. Remember the good old Windows 7 days? That didn't happen. But you was always glad, he always had to get drivers off another computer and put it on a flash drive or a CD. Windows XP too. All the Windows from, seems like 8 was the only one that didn't do that anymore. Windows 8 update started getting good. Windows 10 better, Windows 11's even better. I think they learned a lot from the Linux. They do have a Linux division at Microsoft now, so that's kind of neat. And then we're going to set up for work. Sign in options, domain join instead. Alright, so we got our local user set up, so we can domain join it. I'm going to try to get rid of all this stuff, even though it don't really do anything. Hi. Hey, we're finally on Windows 11, guys. Check it out. Whoo. The taskbar. What do you guys think of the taskbar? I don't know. I hate it. Let's go personalize taskbar. Turn all of this crap off. Don't need none of it. Taskbar behaviors. Center. Let's go back to the Windows world. Alright. So I can tell right now it's not as snappy as it should be. It means it's probably still getting drivers. Yeah, there's probably the driver that it probably needs for the RAID, but we don't care about it. Like, I don't understand having a RAID. It's not installing the display driver either. So what I normally do when I first get into Windows is make sure Windows is happy, alright? It's going to say it's updated, but it's not. It never is. There's always some update out there. So we're going to make sure Windows is happy. Look at there, it's already getting display drivers. And make Windows happy first. Oh my goodness, look here. Look, I literally just made this USB 2 and it's already getting Windows 11. So now we're on 23H2. Yeah, so let's see, did you get any display drivers yet? It already feels a little better, but it'll get there. It's installing all these Intel drivers. Look how many Intel drivers. Oh, even a Dell something firmware. I don't know what that firmware that's for. It ain't for this. It ain't for just the computer, it's for something else, I think. Anyways, we usually let this go, then I'll probably join it to the domain after Windows is happy, and we'll take it from there. So we'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the I hate Windows 11 control panel. You have to literally search for it and run to get to the good stuff. Power options. When the computer sleeps, let's do never. Go ahead and create a power plan. High power. Or performance. Let's do performance. Never, never, never. Alright. Alright, so Windows has lots of updates. It's trying to do it. Probably wants to reboot. What I'm going to do next, sign in. Oh my goodness. No. Alright. This computer really doesn't need anything, so I'm probably going to not install other web browsers and stuff. So I'm going to get the Dell command update though. Windows 11. And that usually helps keep the computer up to date, which we have, and I will install it on here, is a, we use something that controls updates and pushes updates to computers and stuff like that. So, but this, I like to do this first because it gets all the recommended updates for Dell's. Is the Dell command. Now they have assist too, but it's they're almost the same thing. I don't know why they have two different things, but command seems to work the best for what I do. Assist almost does the same thing, but I don't know. It's literally almost the same thing. All right. So first, I'm going to go to System. We're going to go to Advanced System Settings. And we're going to join a domain. Join the domain, but I'm going to run command. Get these other updates that Windows didn't get. Well, and there's probably a actual firmware for this. We want this thing completely up to date before we put it in a rack. What do you know? View details. I bet there's a firmware up there. Yep, System BIOS. Just golly, it's just a month ago, under a month ago. 3/15/2024, so good. Got that. And it's not gonna get the, it probably will after it updates. Alright, so this thing is gonna update, and it'll have to do a firmware update. So it's gonna reboot. Does it right at the first of it. Alright, so now it has the firmware. It's ready to firmware update. So that Windows is happy. We got Dell, and we're joined to the domain. We're going to actually reboot. So let's reboot and let you guys see. Oh yeah, still got to do the Windows updates first. Then there'll be a firmware. As you see here, this is the firmware update of Dell's. I don't know if you've ever seen them or not, but if you ain't, this is what it looks like. So don't freak out. If you ever update the firmware on a Dell, this is what it does. So flash progress. We're logging in as my domain admin now. I'm going to set up some stuff. Probably create another local admin just for this computer only. But I forgot you got to do all this stuff again. Yeah, everything's snappy. Yeah, this is what you want out of a computer, especially a new computer. That's still not working, but we don't need it. So, whatever. So everything's running and rolling. You know me, I have to play Open Arena on a new computer. Yeah. It's my test. If you can run Open Arena, you're good. So we're going to run user benchmark, because everybody likes to see that too. I don't. What is this? 14 ships. Whoa. This is actually kind of neat. Where do you even shoot ships at? So you know we gotta try Open Arena. Allow. I'm a little concerned why the screen keeps going out, but it's probably this monitor. Oh yeah. This runs Open Arena beautifully. It's a little dark though. And there you go. Open Arena. Cool. Alright, so we're going to delete Open Arena off this thing too. And we're going to make another user just locally for this. And we're going to give my thoughts after this. So the Optiplex 7010 with i5 13500 in it. Good little device. I highly recommend it if you need something that just needs the remote in and set in a shelf somewhere. It's actually pretty hot from doing all the updates and stuff on it, but I think these things cost like $600-700. Not bad, considering you have to have something that has to last and be secure, up to date, stuff like that. So you know, runs Windows 11 and great. I highly recommend these little things. You know, this ain't sponsored. This is just something I ordered to check out, make sure we wanted it. Where I do IT for. So yeah, if you like content like this, want me to do more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time. Follow me over on Twitter, x.com, the Smango. Thanks for visiting Techholler.